Welcome to Film My Watchlist. My name is Richard Keeney. Today I'll be reviewing new Italian crime drama Dogman, from director Matteo Garrone, who is perhaps most famous for his 2008 film Gommorah. Dogman has Garrone playing in the gangster genre once again, but here to wildly different effect. The film centers on Martello, a popular yet unassuming man who, between his young daughter and the dogs he cares for, displays a truly pure capacity for kindness and empathy. He seems fairly content with this titular dog grooming business in his rundown seaside village, despite the fact that he has to supplement it with small-time drug dealing to make ends meet. For this minor transgression, he is the target of incessant harassment from local menace Simone, who seems intent on making life miserable for him and everybody else in the neighbourhood. A deceptively simple film with an affecting and powerful allegory, Dogman has a lot to say about the claustrophobia of small-town life and the sometimes irrational loyalty of those who are constantly downtrodden. Martello Fonte plays the protagonist with charm and emotional intensity. His captivating performance deservedly earned him Best Actor at this year's Cannes Film Festival, and is the film's major selling point. Fonte's small stature and meek appearance would surely have relegated him to a side character in a less interesting film, but here his flawed yet instantly likeable persona is put front and centre, allowing him to truly shine. From the opening frame, we are shown his ability for empathy and persuasiveness as he calms a vicious dog down in order to wash him. Starting out as a volatile force, the dog slowly but surely mellows until Martello is able to finish his job, never wavering in the process. This scene is a fantastically observed microcosm for his character as a whole. His understanding nature and talents at de-escalation make his unlikely relationship with the thuggish Simone dreadfully inevitable. Reflecting the title perfectly, the character of Martello and the film's overall theme are full of both the positive and negative signifiers of canine existence. With effective metaphor, Matteo Garrone's direction elevates the film above standard crime drama fare. Marcello's loyalty to Simone, a neglectful master who he maddeningly refuses to sell out to the police, acts as a catalyst for a range of effectively observed symbolism. At his lowest, Martello finds himself behind bars, then shuttered away in his small box of a shop, in all respects caged, just like his canine companions. Shooed away from establishments like a stray and physically punished for acting out, Martello longs for freedom but finds himself perpetually tugged back to Simone by an invisible leash. Garrone's film is shot in gorgeously framed wides that gradually narrow in scope to accentuate Martello's increasingly claustrophobic predicament. The sun-drenched lighting captured by DOP Nikolai Bruel is both beautiful and bleak in its harsh contrasts, evolving into the overcast coldness of later scenes that cloud Martello's conscience. The film is a masterclass in composition. A moment in which Martello and his daughter return from scuba diving while looking out at the horizon is an effective representation of his hope for the future. This is evocatively called back later on in the film to subtle yet heartbreaking effect when we see the reverse of a similar situation where a beaten Martello looks out longingly at a future that seems increasingly out of his grasp. With riveting support from the dangerously unpredictable Simone played by Edoardo Pesce and keenly focused visual storytelling from Garrone, Martello Fonte is given powerful conflict to spar with and the emotional heft through which to flex his impressive acting muscles. In some ways I could see how the simple art house approach and sometimes grim atmosphere could put some off the film, but I enjoyed it immensely. With Dogman, Garrone has created a warm, humanistic and hard-hitting gem of a film that, much like its protagonist, may seem small and slight on the surface, but contains hidden depth and humanity within. I'm going to give Dogman 4.5 stars out of 5. If you enjoyed the review, consider subscribing to Film My Watchlist for more reviews and movie lists. Thanks very much for watching.